Yeah, what's going on? I am Htmlrell, 30-year-old site owner from the city of Philly. I call this video Shot in the Dark. Only reason I titled it Shot in the Dark is because I promised myself this year I would do a lot more as far as moving myself forward or even building my name or building my brand or however the case may be. Now, first and foremost, I own a lot of websites, such as battlesandbrawls.com, talkpounds.com, whogotwork.com, Google Secrets, mainhole.com. The list goes on and on. Throughout the years, I have worked on pretty much building and making these sites and pretty much getting them up and running. But I didn't really do much schooling, and everything I learned as far as making these websites is self-taught. What I didn't know, I paid what I could afford to get it done. So pretty much, where's my business background come from? Same place as a lot of y'all. Outside. And like I tell people, first and foremost, I don't glorify it, but at the end of the day, it taught me a lot. Just like any other business, I'm one of those people who can see through that green area. Just like real estate and retail, it's all the same thing. Buy, sell. Good, bad, great. It's all the same thing in my eyes. But this internet thing was just not something that I was prepared to handle, because it's only two ways really you can make a lot of money on the internet. That's either one, if you got a nice amount of bread or a hell of a amount of following. And the thing with me, I spent so many years staying low key, and I wasn't really worried about building a following. I was content with just collecting my little nice Google AdSense checks and my other advertisement checks. That's all I really cared about. I even ran through situations where people was claiming my stuff, and I had to sit down and put videos together for proof. That's even back then. So I never really cared about anybody knowing who I am, but now those times are starting to change, because I want my name to stand for something, and I also want the things that I do to stand for something, because I know it's a lot of brilliant people out there, but their voice is so small, so they don't really get heard or even get nowhere. And I don't want to end up like one of those people and be 40 years old and had a whole bunch of ideas that I see being made by other people who just jumped out there a little farther than I did. So now I'm about to start taking and trying my hand. Pretty much the stuff that I make, I try to make great quality stuff that really is mainly free websites, free to visit, all advertisement based income. Battles and Brawls, a lot of these sites I dream up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front. Sitting there, me and my man blowing, I just think of shit pop up in my head. Like Battles and Brawls, that was just one that just popped up. I love watching YouTube. I love street fights. I love the rap battle scene. So that's how Battles and Brawls got about. What else? When I made Who Got Work, I actually bought 4 years ago before I even put it online. But at the end of the day, I seen so many people going through the trouble of finding a job, so that's why I built Who Got Work. But once again, didn't know how much work that was going to be to get that joint up and rolling. But I made some bad mistakes with it. Now I'm getting it back together. Talk Pounds was also another great one. Great weight loss community that I built. That was in my early years out here. Throughout the years, it's turned into just a little basic blog, which I pretty much just let go. The thing with me is like I got so many golden ideas with so less of a time, and then being a hustler is like selling things is not really a custom. Me myself, I would like to keep all my sites. That's what makes a company. So I mean, I really don't be into selling any of them. I tried at one time, but the value of what they was offering, I mean, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in something for somebody to tell you something like 25 grand, and you done invested more than that. So it's like, nah, I can't do that. I mean, I got a sizable offer for battlesandbrawls.com at one time, maybe about 350K. I mean, that one right there was almost a taker, but I'm one of them people who believe that if somebody's willing to pay 350K, it must be worth a lot more than that to them if they want to invest that much. So I think I'm going to hold on to it. And I actually offered them a percentage buy, what they didn't want to take. They wanted a whole 100% ownership. So I let that fly. I also rose about a couple more sizable amounts for some of my domains, but once again, if they worth that much to you, they gotta be worth something. So I hold on to things. I mean, they will stand to any weather. I'm not worried about nobody buying a better name than I got, because I mean, I got great names, and it's just a variety of things that I can stand in. I mean, radio, applications, adult. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But hopefully, I mean, somebody see this video and understand, because I know a lot of y'all just worry about y'all, I mean, what y'all do, and this stuff is what y'all hire somebody to do. I mean, normally I do, but I mean, my pockets ain't like y'all's, but I mean, I do what I can to, make do and keep my stuff up and running. What I mean, my contact info, you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Htmlrell, Instagram at Htmlrell, or you can email me at htmlrell@gmail.com. Definitely get right back. I mean, anybody that make it this far in the video, I think definitely appreciate you taking 7 minutes to listen to what I had to say, and I mean, hope you hear more from me.